Welcome everybody to a brand new Blu-ray and DVD out and about video today. And this week sees the release of the Sherlock Holmes comedy Holmes and Watson hitting store shelves, along with the comedic and dramatic biopic Welcome to Marwen, the family adventure A Dog's Way Home, the dramatic biopic on the basis of sex, and Severin Films is releasing the Hemisphere Box of Horrors Blu-ray, plus much, much more. So let's go in, see the deals, exclusives, and we're at our first location, Walmart. So let's go in and see what they got. Alright everybody, we are in at Walmart here, and the first thing I'm seeing is they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of A Dog's Way Home for $19.96, the DVD and digital for $17.96, and I got a chance to actually catch this on Amazon Prime, guys. I wasn't really big on the trailers when it released, so I was kind of stayed away from it. Basically, it's about this young guy who finds this dog, and he raises it as his own, and has some good times with the dog, and then the dog accidentally runs away, and it's basically the dog's journey of coming back to him, trying to find him again, his owner, and the movie's enjoyable. I liked it well enough. I didn't really like the voiceover stuff for the dog. I kind of felt like that was a little much. I would have preferred maybe if we didn't get that, maybe if it was just the dog itself on the journey, not exactly hearing the dog's thoughts, that probably would have been best. It was a little too much for me. Other than that, I mean, it's an enjoyable movie. I think family will really like it. There's a lot of these types of movies out there. I think some dog movies do it better, but if you're an animal lover, especially a dog lover, this would probably be up your alley, guys. Definitely give it a look. It's not too bad, honestly. Dog's Way Home. Then the next thing over here I am seeing is, for all you folks that have kids out there, they have Paw Patrol right here, Ultimate Rescue for $9.96. Honestly, I'm kind of glad I don't have kids right now, because Paw Patrol is a huge thing, man. Nickelodeon makes a lot of money off of Paw Patrol. I'm not really a fan of it, but I know that it's huge, it's hugely popular. It's not my thing, thank God. But a new Paw Patrol is out there for all you people who love it for $9.96 right here. Then the next thing over here I am seeing is they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Mirai for $19.96. And honestly, I have never heard of this one before. You guys know I'm not really big on anime movies too much. They're not really my thing. But I did hear, I think I've heard a couple things where people really like this one. It might be actually pretty cool. I like the voice cast here. John Cho, Rebecca Hall, Daniel Day Kim. Really good voice cast here. I'm just not big into this type of style of anime, or really much anime regardless, but definitely let me know what you guys think of Mirai. Is it good? Is it worth it? I think this also was nominated for an Academy Award. Yeah, it actually was. So it's probably really good, but I know not much about it, so definitely let me know what you guys think. Then the next thing over here I am seeing is they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Holmes and Watson for $19.96, the DVD and digital for $17.96, and oh God, I knew this was coming out. I knew I would have to talk about it eventually. I really didn't want to, guys, not gonna lie. This is such a piece of shit. I'm really not gonna lie to you guys. It really is god-awful, man. Joe and I did a movie review on this. You can catch it on the movie review playlist. I'll also put a link down below in the description if you want to hear our full thoughts on the movie. But trust me, we're not kind to it, and it really is such an unfunny mess. The comedy here, pish, shit, puke jokes. The comedy duo of Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly that is usually a smash hit here just fails completely. It's juvenile humor, juvenile acting. It takes the Sherlock Holmes legend and myth and just shoves it right in the toilet. It really is just one complete pile of garbage that honestly you guys really should stay away from. I'm not a really big fan of Will Ferrell anyways, I'm not gonna lie, guys, but this has got to be his worst movie he's ever done. It really is. I mean, it is just such a headache to get through, and it really is pure garbage of a comedy. Some comedies are bad, but this is purely terrible, guys. Definitely stay away from this one. Just my thoughts, though, but really not very good at all. Then over here, I am seeing they have actually a 3 Epic Motion Pictures DVD for $22.96 here of Holmes and Watson, Step Brothers, and Talladega Nights, only at Walmart here. I really honestly don't like these movies. I'm not a really big fan of Step Brothers or Talladega Nights, and I know you guys are gonna get ready to crucify me, and you're like, wait a minute, Step Brothers isn't funny? I really don't think it's all that funny, really. I just don't. It's kind of lame, but that's just me. But even if you're a fan of Will Ferrell, do you really want Holmes and Watson in this 3-movie set? I would probably say no. You know, go out and buy the individual releases of Step Brothers and Talladega Nights. Keep the stink of Holmes and Watson away from your DVD and Blu-ray collection, guys. Really, I'm serious. Do not put this one in your collection. You will regret it, trust me. But if you're a fan of it, well, I can't stop you. They do have the 3 Epic Motion Picture deal right here, guys. Then the next thing I'm seeing over here is they have Sunrise in Heaven, the DVD over here for $9.96, and it's one I have not heard of, actually. Based on the inspiring true story. Got Corbin Burnson and Dee Wallace in here. Very nice. You know, a couple weeks ago we saw that other DVD that Corbin Burnson was in, that horror movie. It's kind of nice to see him actually doing more work. Very, very cool here. What is this synopsis about? Not bad. I actually kind of like that synopsis a lot. You guys kind of know I'm not really huge into these faith movies, but every now and again there's one that kind of looks really interesting to me, and this one does. I like the love story aspect of this. I like that she has to have faith in her husband recovering. It kind of looks actually good. Like I said, I'm not big into these ones, but this one does look like one that would definitely interest me. If you guys know anything about Sunrise in Heaven, definitely let me know. Then over here, guys, I am seeing they have Welcome to Marwen, the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $19.96 right here. And I got a chance to watch this on Amazon Prime, and I kind of stayed away from it in the theaters because a lot of people said how really bad the movie was, and I was kind of like, I'll wait till it hits on DVD, Blu-ray to kind of check it out. The movie's not terrible. It's actually a really interesting and inspiring story of something that happened in real life to this guy that got beaten almost to death. It's really an inspiring story. The problem is I don't think the movie really works all that much. Half of the movie is basically him sort of reimagining sort of his dolls coming to life and attacking these Nazis and fighting them and the adventures they go on. And then the other half is sort of him sort of coping with his PTSD and everything with that. I was more interested in the PTSD story than this. I felt like this was kind of lacking. I didn't really get invested in the movie as much because, again, I didn't really care about the dolls or anything because, again, that's not real. His story is real. So I know it's kind of connected to his story, but I didn't really care for it regardless. I mean, Steve Carell's good in it. It's well directed. I just felt it was kind of flat to me, and I didn't really care for it as much as I wanted to. It's a shame. It's not a bad movie, but it certainly kind of felt like disconnected to me. It really did. Shame though. Not a bad movie, but certainly not as good as it could have been. Then over here I'm seeing On the Basis of Sex, the DVD for $17.96, the Blu-ray digital for $19.96. And I also caught this one on Amazon Prime, and I was really interested in this because I really wanted to find out how well they were going to do the Ruth Bader Ginsburg story here. And it was honestly really well done. I thought they did a great job here. I thought the telling of this woman struggling to change the rules in society and helping women out, I thought it actually was not a bad movie at all. Very dramatic, a really good biopic. The acting is really solid here as well from Felicity Jones and Armie Hammer. Not a bad movie, guys. I actually like the message of female empowerment back in the day. Yeah, consider this actually not a bad biopic. I mean, yeah, there's going to be differences between real life and the movie, obviously, but To be fair, though, I think the movie is actually really well told, and it's actually a very fascinating look into a very fascinating woman. Not bad at all, guys. Definitely give it a look if you have not. Then down here I am seeing they have Berlin, I Love You, the DVD for $12.96 here. Something else I have not heard of, guys. Very interesting here. What is this about here? Oh, okay. It's sort of like, 10 separate short stories about, love and life and everything set in the backdrop of Berlin. Not bad, honestly. Kind of reminds me of those older sort of romantic comedies that had all the separate stories in them that all kind of came together at the end. Could actually be cool. There's a lot of cool people in there. Keira Knightley, Helen Mirren, Diego Luna. Not bad cast, honestly. I do kind of like these ones that tell about life and love. It could be interesting. I'd probably give this a chance, guys. I probably would. Berlin, I Love You doesn't look half bad. I like the cover. Definitely let me know what you think of that one, guys. Then over here I am seeing Matriarch, the DVD for $12.96 right here. Interesting cover. The chains and sort of the baby stuff. It's interesting. What is this about? Terrifying thriller. Directing. It could be good. It could be bad. You see, there's a lot of ones that are like Matriarch that are pretty decent, but I know a lot of these sort of straight to DVD ones, especially with horror, sometimes are really shit. They're not very good. I don't know where Matriarch lands. The synopsis is not bad. I would probably give it a chance on like a rainy day or something, but maybe, but it would be more of a pass. There's other ones that are like this that are probably much better, guys, to recommend. Definitely let me know if you've seen Matriarch, what you think of it. Bad. Then the other thing over here I am seeing is they got We Die Young, the DVD for $12.96 here, the Blu-ray digital for $14.96. Jean-Claude Van Damme, motherfuckers. Yeah, right here, man. We Die Young. Damn, man. What is this about? Doesn't sound half bad, honestly. It's actually good to see Jean-Claude Van Damme doing more work. I actually prefer earlier Jean-Claude Van Damme stuff compared to the later stuff he's done. But I will say this, I actually really do enjoy JCVD. I think JCVD is really fun. And I really do like that movie a lot. And it's nice to see him doing more work because out of the more lesser known ones compared to like Stallone or Schwarzenegger, he's one of the better ones. I mean, Seagal is Seagal. He's not great, but he's okay. It's kind of nice to see these people doing more work, even though it's on the lesser sort of straight to DVD side. I do like Jean-Claude Van Damme, and he seems like a really cool guy. So, and I love his action he's done. I love the action he's done in previous movies like Universal Soldier and everything. I would definitely give this a chance. Very interesting. Probably looks really cool, and it's cool to see Jean-Claude Van Damme kicking more ass. Not bad. That does it for this section, guys. Quite a lot to see here. Let's see what else they've got. Alright guys, we're over in this section of Walmart over here, and the first thing I'm seeing is they do have this 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray digital 2 full-length animated features of Hellboy right here, Sword of Storms and Blood and Iron right here for $17.96. This came out last week, but I honestly didn't see it in the stores at that point. I am actually a really big fan of Hellboy, actually the movies. I love the Guillermo del Toro films. I think they're really fun, really fascinating stuff. I think Ron Perlman kills it as Hellboy. I have not seen the animated features, so I don't actually know how good they are, to be perfectly honest with you. But I'm always up for Hellboy. I always really like the character. I like his situation. I like the other weird and odd sort of creatures that he deals with in the comic books. And yeah, I mean, this probably is really cool. Like I said, I've never got a chance to actually sort of watch that stuff, so I definitely got to give it a look. But it could be kind of cool. If you guys have seen both of the Hellboy animated movies, definitely let me know how they are. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the Guillermo del Toro stuff, so if this is kind of close to that in animated form, it might actually be pretty cool. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Then What also came out this week on 4K is Man on a Ledge for $12.96 here. And this is really weird to get a 4K release, man, because there's a lot of movies that deserve 4K releases. This is one of them that is on the lesser side, I think. I'm not really a fan of this movie. I'm not really even a fan of Sam Worthington. I don't really think he's that good of an actor. He's sort of like a poor man's Gerard Butler, and even Gerard Butler is a poor man's Gerard Butler at times. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this, guys. This movie's okay. It's kind of like a guy who's robbing this place in order to prove his innocence, and it's all right. It's not great. I don't love it, but it's something, I guess. You know, not a huge fan of it, but did it deserve a 4K release? Probably not. I guess DVD or Blu-ray would be just fine, but I guess somebody out there is going to buy it. Let me know what you think of Man on a Ledge. Not a big fan, guys. Then over here I am seeing they have right over here My Dinner with Irv, the DVD digital here. HBO Films presents. I think this is the one about the smaller actor from Fantasy Island, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, from Fantasy Island. Wow, man. Damn. I heard this was actually really good, but I have not gotten a chance to watch it yet. I am a big fan of Peter Dinklage. I like him from what I've seen on Game of Thrones. He was good in X-Men Days of Future Past. I actually liked him in there. Jamie Dornan, not so much. My girlfriend actually really likes Jamie Dornan for some odd and weird reason. I am just not a fan of his. I mean, look, I've seen the 50 Shades of Grey films. They ain't that great, so I'm not a huge fan of his, but I've heard people who like him do defend him. He's done some other really great work, people say. I definitely got to give it a look at some point here, but that's really cool. They did a biopic of the guy from Fantasy Island. Not bad at all. Definitely got to give this one a look. If you guys have seen it, let me know. And then the only other thing I am seeing over here, guys, new is the DVD of The Snarling right here for $9.96. This looks really interesting, man. Don't Cry Wolf. Look at that cover, man. I like that with that killer wolf there in the background with the house and everything. Not bad, man. Very cool. I like the name, The Snarling. Nice. Whoa, look at that. Holy shit. A new moon has risen. Damn, man. Of a horror film find themselves accused of a rash of savage murders. That could be cool. It's probably really cheesy as shit, very B-movie-esque, but not gonna lie, guys, it kind of looks fun, and it probably is a very fun, cool, bloody, oddball, weird, and over-the-top B-movie, but sometimes those are the best ones, guys. Swear to God, they could be really cool here, so I'm definitely kind of on board for this one. This could be really cool, and just that image alone is like really weird and creepy and odd, dude. Really interesting. I could be definitely down for checking something like this out. If you guys have seen The Snarling, definitely let me know. Not bad right here, guys, at all. And not bad selection this week over at Walmart. A lot of interesting stuff to look at, guys. All right, let's head out. Not bad of releases this week. In fact, there's quite a lot to show off, guys. It's almost like physical media galore week here. I mean, you've got the independent titles, you've got the big name releases, a few surprises as well. Walmart definitely had a lot to show off this week, guys. I don't think we're going to get a lot in the way of major exclusives this week. I just don't think that this is the week for it. I could be surprised. Some of the other stores could have some really cool stuff to check out, but for the most part, I think this is a week where we're going to get more of the selection, not really the exclusives, but we'll definitely check that stuff out. But here at Walmart, a lot of cool stuff to see. I hope you enjoyed checking it out. I definitely did. Let's head to the next location and see what we can find there. Let's head out. All right, everybody, we are at our second location, Target right here. So, again, I was really shocked by how much actually was getting released this week. There's so much selection. Well, there was a lot of selection over at Walmart. Now, what are we going to get over at Target? That's a whole different story, guys. Like I said, with Target before, it's mainly new releases, family-friendly stuff. So a lot of the independent titles and some of the releases that we found over at Walmart, we're not going to find here. that's just what happens. Different stores, different ways they do things. You know how it goes. I'm still hoping to see the big name releases and maybe a couple surprises in the process. Well, let's go into Target and find out what they got, guys. Alright guys, we are over here at Target, and the first thing I'm seeing is they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Holmes and Watson for $19.99, and the DVD over here for $17.99. And as I said at Walmart, this movie takes a giant dump on Sherlock Holmes, man, and Watson at the same time. It really just takes the whole greatness of Sherlock Holmes and turns it into a complete and utter ridiculous and stupid farce. And it's a real shame because there's a lot of really great movies about Sherlock Holmes. The old school stuff with Basil Rathbone, which is really cool. Young Sherlock Holmes, I really like Young Sherlock Holmes a lot. I wish that would get like a really great Blu-ray release. And I really do like the Robert Downey Jr. ones a lot. I know some people are kind of iffy on them. They don't really know whether they really like him turning into an action guy, but honestly though, I think that those are really fantastic, really wonderful films. I love Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law together, and I think they're actually supposed to be doing a third film, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe in the next year or two, we might get another one of those, which I would really be looking forward to. I think that would be really cool to get another one from those guys. There's got to be something to redeem this mess of a movie, guys. This is just so god-awful, man. The jokes are lame and unfunny, and you're just sitting in the movie waiting for it to end. It really is a pain to get through, guys. If you really want to experience the pain, go right ahead, but I'm recommending not. Trust me. Not worth it. Not at all. Then the next thing over here I'm seeing is they have On the Basis of Sex, the Blu-ray digital for $22.99. And this movie is directed by Mimi Leder. Now, if you guys don't know Mimi Leder offhand, well, that's okay. She hasn't directed a ton of stuff, but she has directed some interesting stuff. She's directed Pay It Forward. She directed The Peacemaker with George Clooney. She also directed Deep Impact, which is really cool. Actually, I think Deep Impact is honestly, out of the two like asteroid films, Armageddon and that one, Deep Impact is actually the better film of the two, I think. That's what I think. I think she's actually a really good director, but she doesn't do a lot of work, honestly, which is a real shame because I think she's a really great director. She does a good job with this movie, and it's kind of cool with her doing something different. Like, she's done action thrillers, she's done dramatic stuff like action. It's kind of nice to see her do something different, like a biopic or something. It is a really good movie. I really like it a lot. Honestly, the problem with it though is that some of it is kind of true and some of it's not. I guess I always tell you guys that there's a certain level of truth and a certain level of fiction that goes on with these biopics. It depends on doing your research, but there's a lot true in here, and it's a really great story. Definitely check it out, guys. Then over here I'm seeing they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Welcome to Marwen for $22.99 right here. And you know what this movie reminds me of, now that I'm thinking of it? It reminds me of that Ben Stiller one there. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Yeah, it reminds me of that one. And, I mean, it's good to look at, it's gorgeous, the cinematography and everything, but the problem with the movie is that it feels kind of empty. You know, I mean, most of that movie, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, is in Ben Stiller's own head. I mean, so you don't really get to know the guy or the character too much, you're just going in and out of his like, fake thoughts. And the same thing with Welcome to Marwen. I feel like it's hard to get to know these characters because over half the movie is just him having adventures with his dolls and pretending that they're real. Again, I understand it kind of goes with the theme of the PTSD, but I feel like I don't get enough really to know these characters to really care about them. It's a fun movie to watch, and it's gorgeous to look at, but outside of that, it feels kind of empty to me. Kind of like The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Just my thoughts, though, guys. Then, over here, I am seeing they have A Dog's Way Home, the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $19.99, the DVD for $17.99 right here. And like I said, there's so many great movies about dogs. One that obviously comes to mind is Marley and Me. Marley and Me is great. One hell of a tearjerker, let me tell you. But it's really, really well done. Is A Dog's Way Home as good as Marley and Me? No, I don't really think so. And I'm a big fan of dogs. I love dogs so much, guys. But some of the adventure stuff didn't quite work for me, and the voiceover didn't work for me. Again, I'll stick to things like Marley and Me. And you know, another really great one that doesn't get a lot of love, an old school one, and even though it's more of a comedy than anything else, is Turner and Hooch. Turner and Hooch is great, man. I mean, those type of movies, even K-9 with Jim Belushi. I mean, there's stuff like that that I really love. This is decent, and again, it's more for the family than anything else. It's a good watch, but kind of forgettable at the end of the day. That's just what I think. Then they also have Blu-ray, the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $22.99. Again, not really big into anime here, but like I said, the cover does look cool. I like the voice actors here, and to be honest, I do kind of have to get into a little bit more anime. I'm just so busy with so many movies to watch that some of that stuff kind of passes me by. When I was younger, I used to watch a little bit like the Animatrix and whatnot, but outside of that, nothing really ever hit me to want to really watch it. Maybe you guys can recommend me some good ones to check out at first. Let me know, guys. Then over here, I am seeing they have this small little display here for classic thrills and chills for $4.99, new Pet Sematary movie in theaters now. And they have some interesting stuff. Of course, they have the Pet Sematary DVD that just came out for $5. All of these ones are for $5 here. Stephen King's The Dead Zone, Pet Sematary 2, Graveyard Shift, Tales from the Dark Side, the movie, and Silver Bullet. I don't really know how I feel about these covers though, with like just the claw coming out, or this one with Graveyard Shift. Well, that's not a bad one, but I mean this one here, they feel kind of generic to me, guys. They feel a little generic, and yeah, I'm not sure if I really like them or not. I like more of the theatrical art than anything else, but they are interesting. They're all $5 though. I love the Dead Zone. Dead Zone is awesome. Graveyard Shift I haven't seen in a long ass time. I gotta get back on Graveyard Shift, guys. I have not seen this one in a long time. I remember it being good, but it's been a long time since I've watched it. Tales from the Dark Side. Oh man, Tales from the Dark Side is amazing. Damn, I wish this would get like a special edition Blu-ray release. This is so damn good of a movie, guys. Really, really well done here. I love the stories here, man. Stories are really creepy too. God, good times watching this one. I haven't watched it in a long time, but definitely worth it to check out, man. If you love horror anthologies, definitely worth it. Silver Bullet, classic as well. I definitely gotta like hope that at some point they release a like special edition like collector's edition thing down the road. I thought maybe Scream Factory might do it at some point, but I don't think they have the rights to it. But it would be cool if they got it, or Arrow or somebody, because I would love to see this get some great love on a collector's edition. And as far as Pet Sematary 2 goes, damn man, I have not seen Pet Sematary 2 in, oh god, a really long ass time. I remember it not being nearly as good as the original Pet Sematary, and to be quite honest with you, sort of a lame attempt to capture the essence of the first film. But again, it's been a long ass time since I watched it. I gotta revisit it at some point. Am I correct in my thoughts, guys? What do you think of Pet Sematary 2? Is it still worth it, or is it still like a lame attempt, not as good as the original? Definitely let me know. God, it's been quite a long time, man. Quite a long time indeed. And I will say this, guys, we will actually be putting out a spoiler review of the remake to Pet Sematary later on this week. We're going to share all of our thoughts on the remake and the comparisons to the original and everything, so definitely look for that as well. I'm a little hesitant on the remake because, well, I love the original so goddamn much. If you watched my Blu-ray pickups video that I recently put on the channel, I showed this title off, and of course I told you about how much I love this title. Remakes are not always the best. Some of them are real shitty, but could this one be the exception? Well, you'll hear our thoughts for sure, guys. Other than that, not bad. A few of the big name titles and releases this week, and a couple of interesting surprises as well. Not too bad, guys. All right, let's head out. Okay, guys, I thought we were done, but apparently I found some other stuff here at Target as well, which I wanted to talk about. The first thing I'm seeing over here is they have Dirty John for $17.99 here, and I think this is like a TV show or something based on the true story. I have never heard of Dirty John before. I have not heard of this at all here. And who has a seemingly perfect life. She's successfully lives. He loves. I don't know whether this is a TV show or not. I like the synopsis though. The synopsis is actually really cool. And I do really like Connie Britton and Eric Bana. Connie Britton was really great in the first season of American Horror Story. She was awesome in that. And Eric Bana, I really liked him in Troy, and I thought he was really good in Ang Lee's Hulk. I like him a lot. He doesn't get a lot of work a lot of times, but this does actually look really interesting. Something I would definitely consider checking out. Definitely let me know what you think of Dirty John. Interesting. Then the next thing over here I'm seeing is Ray Donovan, the complete sixth season here for $24.99. And I've watched only one episode of Ray Donovan when it first started. My friend John and I watched it, and honestly, we weren't really impressed by Ray Donovan. I don't know, we didn't really like it. It wasn't terrible. It just wasn't something that we were really into. Yeah, I'm not really sure how well it's done over the years. I mean, obviously it's popular to continue to get seasons, but I don't know how actually good the show is anymore. I mean, I do like a lot of the actors, but I'm just not really sure how it actually is anymore. Yeah, I didn't really want to keep up with it. So if you guys know how good Ray Donovan is, definitely let me know. Yeah. There's some TV shows that I'm not really into and ones that can go by the wayside, and Ray Donovan was kind of one of them, but definitely let me know, guys. Then over here I'm seeing they have the DVD of Project Blue Book for $14.99 right here. I believe this came out this week as well. Season 1 from the History Channel. From executive producer Robert Zemeckis. It's kind of weird because he also directed Welcome to Marwen. So a couple things that he's doing that got released. What is this about? Project about the real life experiences of Dr. J. Very interesting. I do like that synopsis a lot. I really do like shows and everything about like UFOs and the mystery behind it and everything. I really like that stuff a lot, guys. It's actually really cool and really fascinating to me. I don't know why. I mean, I am somebody who does believe that UFOs exist and that they are out there, but I'm just kind of somebody who is really fascinated by it. And I really do like to delve into that kind of weird and bizarre stuff, man. This kind of looks really cool, but outside of that, I know nothing else about it. Definitely let me know what you guys think of Project Blue Book. Looks really cool, man. Definitely interesting. Not bad at all. Other than that, that does it now for Target, guys. A lot of really great titles to check out this week. All right, now we can head out. All right, guys, color me shocked, actually, because I was not expecting a lot here at Target. But we actually found a little bit more than even I was anticipating, and a couple of interesting surprises, especially those horror DVDs there promoting the Pet Sematary remake. I was not expecting that here at Target, of all places, but that's actually a cool, nice little surprise. If you haven't picked up some of those DVDs and you have a local Target near you, maybe that's something to pick up, guys. Not half bad. Again, no exclusives, but again, I said I'm pretty sure that this is not the week for that, but much better selection at Target than even I was anticipating. Very cool, guys. So let's head to the third and final location, and hopefully we see some more really cool physical media. Let's get going. Quite a bit of physical media to check out this week, guys. A lot of really good stuff in the store so far, but there's one more place that we have to go to that could be the best of all. Best Buy, baby. So what are we gonna expect here at Best Buy? Well, hopefully great physical media, some good surprises, and maybe an exclusive or two to surprise us. You never know with Best Buy. So let's head into the beast and see what's good this week. Alright guys, we are over here at Best Buy, and the first thing I am seeing over here is they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Holmes and Watson for $19.99 right here. Ooh, yeah, not much more to say about this one except it's really terrible and just unfunny, and really stay away from it. But you know what's really interesting about this movie is that it actually test screened so badly that they ended up trying to give it to Netflix, and Netflix ended up saying no. Netflix was like, we are not taking this piece of shit garbage, and I can't blame them because you know, Netflix sometimes is a dumping ground for stuff, but even they have their limits, and this thing is just god awful, dude. You know, I like John C. Reilly more than Will Ferrell. So for me, it's more of a tragedy on the John C. Reilly side than Will Ferrell. I only like Will Ferrell from old school, but you know, even if you like these guys and you like the comedy, you have to admit this feels forced and unfunny and just flat out an embarrassment for everybody involved. So yeah, it's a stay away from me. I'm never gonna watch this again. Stay away from it, guys. If it's a curiosity, it's a one-time curiosity, and then you stay the hell away from it. Yeah, pretty much do that. You've got the special features here: Linorama, Laugh Out Loud, outtakes with the cast, deleted and extended scenes, Will and John together again, seriously absurd, look at the cast, Mrs. Hudson's Men, exclusive testimonials, and much more. Good special features, but for a really bad and shitty movie. Yeah, not really worth it, guys. Honestly, stay away from this sucker. Stay away big time, like the plague. Yeah, big time. And the next thing I'm seeing over here is they have On the Basis of Sex, the Blu-ray digital for $22.99 right here. And, you know, it was kind of interesting because this was supposed to actually be Natalie Portman in the role. And she bowed out. Felicity Jones came in. And Felicity Jones does a good job, don't get me wrong. I kind of would have liked to have seen Natalie Portman do the role. I know that Natalie Portman's doing that other biopic about that chick from NASA later on this year, and that looks really good too. I like Natalie Portman a little bit better of an actress compared to Felicity Jones. I mean, I liked Felicity Jones okay. I believe she was in Rogue One, and she was okay in Rogue One, a little flat, but here she's really, really good. I really like her a lot. Armie Hammer is a great actor as well, does a great job here. Overall, it's a good biopic, and if you like biopics, this one is right down your alley, guys. Definitely give it a look. Again, some truth, some fiction, but still well worth it, guys. And you have here a Supreme Team making On the Basis of Sex, Legacy of Justice, and Martin and Ruth, a loving partnership. Not bad special features for $22.99 price tag if you like your biopics. Then the next thing over here I'm seeing is they have A Dog's Way Home, the Blu-ray DVD digital for $22.99 right here. And it's kind of interesting because it's a good movie, but one of the reasons why I really wanted to watch it is there's an actress in here called Alexandra Shipp. And I really like Alexandra Shipp a lot. She's a really big upcoming actor. She's done a lot of really cool projects. She did Love, Simon. She did a couple of those X-Men movies, the upcoming Dark Phoenix. She also did a really great horror film called Tragedy Girls, which is fantastic. If you guys have not checked out Tragedy Girls, definitely do it. Really, really well done movie. She's a great actress, and I try to watch anything that she's in because she really is phenomenal. I really love her work quite a bit here. As far as the movie goes, like I said, it's a decent movie. It's not bad. You definitely get your money's worth if you're a dog lover, but I do think there's better ones out there. This is more family oriented than actually, like, you know, really telling a unique story about a dog and his boy. Again, it's worth it for a one-time thing if you love dogs. Outside of that, there's better ones out there, guys. But you do get deleted scenes, An Unforgettable Journey, Dog Days, Shelby's Production Diary, and DIY Doggy Treats with Shelby. I'm not gonna lie, the dog's cute. The dog is a cute dog, and, you know, I love dogs, so of course I'm gonna watch it. But there's better ones out there, guys. Obviously, give the ones I recommended a chance. Even a few other ones out there Do your research. There's much better ones than this, but it's a good time with the family. Then over here I'm seeing they have Mirai, the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $21.99. Not much more to say about this title, guys, quite honestly. It's anime, and I gotta definitely get more into anime, but until I find out more, I'm gonna kind of be more hesitant on anime. I'm more of a beginner, to be honest with you guys. I need something that's really gonna intrigue me to get me into it. There's a lot of stuff that would probably go over my head, so for a beginner, what would you recommend? Definitely let me know. But let me know what your thoughts are on the movie here. And you get actually a lot of interviews here. You get interviews with the director and the cast, the movie at the Cannes Film Festival. A lot of stuff you actually get for your money's worth. It probably is well worth it, but I really want to know from you guys, what do you think? Then over here I'm seeing they have Berlin, I Love You, the Blu-ray digital for $15.99 here. And you know, I was thinking about this for a second with this movie, because what it actually reminds me of, to be honest with you, is actually a movie like Love Actually, which takes sort of the Christmas theme and everything and puts a lot of love stories within it and, you know, spins it around in that way. This kind of feels like that, and it's even weird because Keira Knightley is in it as well, and she was in Love Actually. I do like these type of movies. I don't know whether this is a romantic comedy like Love Actually or it's more of a serious tone. I do like these type of movies, so this might be actually something I might get into at some point. Let me know what you guys think of this if you have checked it out, or what other really great romantic comedies do you think are really out there. Could this be one of them? Who knows? I definitely gotta see about this one at some point. No special features that I can see on here, unfortunately, which is a shame. I wish there was actually more stuff to check out for special features wise, but I do love a good romantic comedy though, guys. I really do. Then over here, guys, I am seeing they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Welcome to Marwen for $22.99 right here. And as I said before, the movie is directed by Robert Zemeckis. Now, I really do like Robert Zemeckis as a director. I actually like earlier Robert Zemeckis more than later Robert Zemeckis. Romancing the Stone, the Back to the Future trilogy, stuff like that I really do love of his. He has done other interesting stuff. A few years ago, he did that movie with Denzel called Flight, which is actually not a bad movie. That's pretty okay here. And doing this, I kind of find as directors get older, whether it's John Carpenter or Robert Zemeckis, Steven Spielberg, people like those, it feels that they kind of lose touch with filmmaking. It feels like they're not as good at it. Well, not exactly that they're not as good at it, but I think they can't tell as good of a story as they used to tell. And that kind of feels the same way with Robert Zemeckis. It's a good movie, it's well shot, the acting is good in here. I like Stephen Carell, but it just feels that there's a big disconnect with the movie. I don't know if somebody else would have came in and did a better job, but Robert Zemeckis does what he does, and it's not bad though. So, I mean, it's worth a watch, but things like A Secret Life of Walter Mitty in this movie, there's a big disconnect there. But if you like those type of movies, then this one is definitely one that you should check out, guys. You get here deleted scenes, Marwen Citizens, a visionary director, building Marwen and living dolls. I have to admit that the true story here is really fascinating and really interesting and really just heartbreaking. I like the design of the dolls, I like sort of the detail behind all it, but it did feel a little empty, unfortunately. A shame, because this could have been a real winner, but kind of fell a little flat, guys. Other than that, that does it for this section over here, guys. Let's see what else Best Buy's got. Alright guys, we're over in this section of Best Buy, and the first thing I'm seeing over here is they have Dirty John, the DVD for $17.99 here. And this actually does look really intriguing. I'm not gonna lie, man. I like the actors here. The synopsis does look really good here. And it kind of depends on the actors, because I know that Connie Britton did that show Nashville, and I wasn't really interested in Nashville. And I know Eric Bana's done a few like drama stuff that I wasn't interested in. You know, there's certain actors that I don't watch all of their stuff. I think it depends on what they're in. like with somebody like Connie Britton when she does horror, it's really cool, and Eric Bana doing some sort of like thrillers and comic book stuff is really cool as well. I like the team up. I think it could be really cool here. Definitely let me know what you guys think here. But is there certain actors that you guys feel like, yeah, they'll do a drama or something, but I only watch them in these type of movies? These are kind of actors that I feel like I only watch them in certain stuff that intrigues me. They're not actors that I watch all of their work. But definitely let me know what you guys think here. And no special features whatsoever on this one. Shame. It does look actually cool though. I gotta definitely look this one up. And then the next thing over here I'm seeing is they got We Die Young, the Blu-ray digital for $15.99 right here, guys. And again, man, this looks cool. I like the cover though. The cover looks like, very, very badass, South Side. Like I know anything about that, but still, it does look pretty cool, guys. And I was thinking about this because, as I said, I like early Van Damme, like Universal Soldier and stuff like that, but it's kind of weird because you look at people like Steven Seagal and Jean-Claude Van Damme and those people, and it's almost like their career took a fucking nosedive in a big bad way, guys. I mean, and then you see somebody like Dolph Lundgren, who was not as popular as Jean-Claude Van Damme or those people, but he ended up making a better career, which is really odd, man. It talks about how just, what happens with your career, the choices you make and everything. Really, really interesting stuff here. I will admit, Jean-Claude Van Damme's had a better comeback than Steven Seagal. I mean, I saw Steven Seagal in Machete, and that was groan-worthy, man. I really did not like him in that movie. He looked really just kind of obese and just out of touch with his martial arts, and yeah, I really didn't like that one. Whereas with Jean-Claude Van Damme, even though I really didn't like the movie, I thought he was really good in, I think it was Expendables 2, if I'm not mistaken. He was really good in Expendables 2. I really love his fight scene with Stallone. He can still do the moves. He can still do the action. I think he's definitely more of the comeback kid than what Steven Seagal is. But definitely let me know, guys. Really, really interesting stuff. They all do straight to DVD stuff. Stallone does it as well. But I'm always fascinated by people like Jean-Claude Van Damme resurrecting their career. And hopefully he does, because I'll do like his stuff, guys. Not bad. You do get here, you get storyboard to screen comparisons on the set, commentary, trailer gallery, quite a lot actually for a straight to DVD release. Not bad at all. For $15.99, really good price tag, guys, for your money. Other than that, that does it for Best Buy. Not bad selection to look at this week. All right, let's head out. Quite a good amount to check out this week, guys, especially here at Best Buy. Again, there was no exclusives, but I knew we weren't going to get the exclusives this week. If there was an exclusive for Holmes & Watson, I was going to be shocked as shit, guys. I'm not going to lie, because I don't think anyone was going to invest in an exclusive for that piece of shit. But other than that, there was actually a lot of really cool stuff to show off, a lot of really great selection here, as always. And honestly, a lot of really great selection through all of the stores this week. Usually one store is lagging over the other, but everyone had some pretty decent stuff to check out this week, guys. I am pleasantly satisfied with the physical media release week. Hope you guys are as well. Let's head home and finish the video. Alright everybody, that'll do it for the Blu-ray and DVD out and about video this week. And yeah, man, there was a lot of selection to show off at all the stores, to be perfectly honest with you. And it was really cool because, okay, yeah, no exclusives this week, but the selection more than made up for it, and it was really nice to see everybody have a lot of selection and all the titles in stock. It was really, really cool, man. And there's always some really great surprises, some cool stuff we saw at Target, at Walmart. Yeah, man. Surprise, surprise. You never know what you're going to get with these out and abouts. And this week, well, had a lot more selection than even I was hoping for. So yeah, I am very, very happy, man, here. There was a lot to show off and a lot of releases, whether we're looking for stuff for the family, whether we're looking for biopics, comedy. There is a lot of stuff out there. Hopefully you guys picked up something good this week. Definitely let me know. And, well, I had a package at my doorstep, guys, and that is none other than a package from Mondo Macabro right here, guys. Now, I was actually thinking I was going to get this package actually next week, but it came a little bit early. Very nice surprise indeed. It's actually a limited edition. It's a Euro horror film from the 70s that was made in Belgium. This, like I said, is a limited edition. It is completely sold out. There will be a regular edition in time, but for the moment, all that exists is the limited edition, and I am one of the lucky ones that got it. I do like old school horror, oddball stuff, even stuff Euro trash from the 70s. I really do enjoy this stuff, and this is a very interesting movie indeed. I really did enjoy this one, so I definitely had to pick it up. I know what it is, but you guys are going to have to wait until my Blu-ray pickups video, which will drop next month. It will show off all of the releases that I picked up for April. And so far, there's some limited editions, there's some cult titles, there's big name releases I've gotten, and a lot more stuff that's coming, guys. Trust me, there's some really good titles I'll be picking up for the month, so definitely stay tuned to that video, guys. And I wanted to say a couple words about a few things that have went on. One, I wanted to say quick words about Seymour Cassell. Now, if you guys don't know, Seymour Cassell passed away a few days ago, actually. He passed away from Alzheimer's disease. He, man, was a really, just a constant, really great actor. He's been in a lot of John Cassavetes films. He's been in a lot of Wes Anderson stuff, whether it's The Royal Tenenbaums, Rushmore, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, and he's been in so much more stuff. He was in Honeymoon in Vegas, Indecent Proposal, so many really wonderful films. Just a really, really solid and great actor, great supporting actor. And it's a shame that he passed away, but he's, you know, at a certain point in life, I think that unfortunately these actors are getting older and we're losing a lot of them week after week. He's going to be missed, guys. But the thing about it is that these movies, I've said it before and I'll say it again, they are not going away. I love a lot of Wes Anderson movies. They're in my collection. A lot of you really like a lot of those wonderful classic movies, like again, Honeymoon in Vegas, Indecent Proposal, stuff like that. These movies are not going to go away from our shelves, and as long as we remember them, as long as we remember those films and remember the actors that were in them, their memory, their legacy is not going away. So, Seymour Cassell, rest in peace, sir. You are not going to be forgotten, not by any stretch of the imagination. As long as these movies exist and as long as we hold them dear to our hearts, you will never die, sir. And I wanted to say another quick thing about Walmart here. Not really any Walmart drama exactly. I don't want to worry you guys. But I got a call recently from an assistant manager at one of the Walmarts who is actually becoming the store manager of the store that I go to film the out and abouts. And she wanted to contact me to say that Walmart got in touch with her and got in touch with the team over at the store that I go to, and they said that they will allow me to film, that I'm more than welcome to film in their stores, and that they have no problem with me doing it. It took quite a while to get here, guys. It took quite a while to actually get around to actually being accepted. And again, as long as I'm not doing prank videos, as long as I'm not goofing around in the store, there really should never be an issue with me doing these videos. It's free promotion for these places, and I go out of my way to try to be respectful to everybody. So I think they're finally getting the hint, they're finally getting the message, and it's kind of good to finally have these people on my side, at least for the time being. So she told me that everything should be good and that I should have no problems. And so going forward, there should be no issues with Walmart. So is the drama completely over? Well, I'd like to think so, guys, but you never know what will happen from week to week. But I think for the time being, we are definitely in the clear, thank God. So it's nice to know that no worries up and coming. There's a lot of worries when doing YouTube. One less one is definitely a blessing indeed. But yes, guys, if you like the video here, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Check out the other Blu-ray and DVD out and about videos I do every single Tuesday. Check out the Blu-ray pickups that I do every single month. In fact, I just put on the channel my Blu-ray pickups for March. It just got put on the channel, guys, and some really great pickups that I got in March. Some stuff that I've been waiting to pick up for a while. Some So Bad It's Good. Some B movies. Some really cool titles. Definitely check that video out, guys. I got a lot of really cool pickups, and that video is definitely worth it. Give that one a look, guys. And also the theatrical movie reviews that I do with my friends every single week. My friend John and I just did a movie review for Shazam that is out there on the channel. And we will be doing our thoughts on Pet Sematary later on this week, so definitely keep a lookout for that as well, guys. But yes, if you are a lover of movies and physical media, hit subscribe and be a part of the Film Fan Nation. I have a love and a passion talking about movies. If you've seen any of the videos on the channel, then you know that I really love talking about movies. I speak from the heart. I give my honest opinions. And I share the love with my subscribers. And to be honest with you, I get a lot of great love back from all of them. I love each and every one of them. There's so really just a wealth of knowledge about movies and stuff that I don't even know that they tell me, and I just love the support and the love for the channel, and you know, it just makes it easier to do YouTube knowing that I have the support out there from all you guys, so it really does help. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, definitely do it and hit that little bell for the notification so you will be notified every single time I make a video. And catch me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, FilmFan108. Catch me there. Keep up to date with all the videos that I'm doing, plus special videos and pictures that I do for social media from time to time as well. Alright guys, I will see you back next week for a brand new Blu-ray and DVD out and about video. Take care everybody. Hope you picked up something good this week, and happy hunting.